Howdy, folks, and welcome to another episode of Lil Guardsman with me, Big Cheesy. Probably our last one. It's been great. It's been wonderful. We finished last episode off on a bit of a thing during deciding when to send a pirate off to war at sea.
The scourge of the seas.
I can't really see why we wouldn't do it, but
the scurviest scallywags. We also make the finest grog known to man.
But yeah, we're back. Last episode we had this going on. We sent someone off. We got mer people on our side. And we're about to get a pirate.
Scallywags, eh? Sounds.
Aye, we be.
We be.
Yep, let's send them off to war.
We'll blow the bastards back from whence they came. Yar.
Yes, ma'am. We are probably on our last episode. This is our last day as a guardsman because we've been taken off duty by Demi. Or at least a Demi who seems to be very controlled by somebody else.
He won't be regretting this choice you've made here today, me bucko.
So whether or not we can use our toys for anything else, I don't know.
Show these bastards why they should steer clear of Captain Jane Pigeon and the dread ship Fermenter.
Yes, ma'am. I've also been putting like crystals onto the coding ring, hoping that the demon was going to pop up again at some point, but he never has. We've got 2 more of these to do.
Hello. I'm
Hello.
enjoying my family in the refugee camp.
Oh, you're Matey Boy's kid. Aren't you? You're Matey Boy's son.
What's your name, little buddy? My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin.
McGoblin.
I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Oh.
What happened to your leg? It fell off. Aren't limbs supposed to, you know, stay attached? I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna have to
how
see
they
some
work,
ID.
but
I'm too poor to have ID.
are you? I'm not bullwhipping him, but I don't want to use my last spray. Actually, I'll just... Yes, fine, go in. I'm not even going to bother.
All right, you little cutie pie. Thank you kindly, Mum, and God bless. Tell your
God
dad
bless
I
ya.
say hello. I will, Mum. Oh, I'm so excited to see him, and me mum, and even me sisters. I'm gonna head straight there. I won't even stop to rob any elderly people at knife point.
Oh, God.
Aw, that's so... Wait, what? Well, maybe I'll nick just one geezer, you know, for sport. Oh my God.
Oh, what have I done?
What have I done?
Yeah, but me and Lil, man. Like, the amount of things I've said that she says as well. You've known Seamus McGoblin since level 2. He will be overjoyed to see his son. I don't think I could have done that at a 4 without turning him away. Okay, what the fuck is this?
Is this where to sign up for the draft?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Wonderful.
What is it?
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the...
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
Uh-huh.
My pet fish, Dennis.
Does
Right.
Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, all right, and he is very...
Okay. I mean, I've got nothing else to do, so let's just do this.
Dennis here has gone 28-0 in the admittedly immoral and illegal underground fish fights that
There's
happen down
underground
in the
fish
docks.
fights?
Or at least they used to before they set up that refugee camp. He's
Right.
undefeated and shows no signs of slowing down.
I mean, here's a fish. Rather than a monster. Oh, whip. I feel like this is just going to kill him. I don't know why.
No, don't agitate him.
Oh, it got me killed. She's like, that's beautiful. Your pet fish killed you. Stop and read that again. You were killed by a pet fish. Game over. That's brilliant. I love it. I love it. I'm here for that all day.
Hi.
Yes, it is.
One.
Right. Okay. We're gonna talk
Would
to
you
you
like-
once.
For who?
Beautiful. Trust
Does Dennis-
you.
He wants to fight, all right. He really is quite a fight.
Will it be
Trust
safe?
you.
So long as no one else you want to keep safe is out there, he'll tear right through anyone or any.
I think I'm gonna have to deny it.
Dennis here has gone 20. Or
But-
at least they
yeah.
used to, before they.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Hey, all 28 of those losers.
Because otherwise he's gonna kill the others, isn't he? I feel like this is the... Bizarrely, I feel like this is the right choice. We have pirates, we have mer people.
I'm sorry, I can't draft you.
Not me, remember? It's for.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I can't draft him.
It's just gonna kill my friends. I'm pretty sure. I feel good about that choice. I don't think I've scored less than a 3. Right, good. Goodish. Good. Good. The Matey Boy was a mercenary, wasn't he? He didn't really have a big impact on things. Now we go home. Interesting. So, what happens next? Because we're no longer a guardsman. Karate. Wait. Hi.
You should see the look on your dumb face.
Thanks
She looked
so
like she
much.
was this close to peeing her pants.
Not even slightly.
You're
Agree.
not wrong.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise. Princess Pea Pants.
That tone?
Shh, don't spoil it.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That what you're gonna add, is it? Other one didn't even say anything.
Well, the surprise is.
Okay, alright. Hi.
Hey Arda,
guys.
mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay?
Maybe later. No,
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire.
Yeah, it's, you know, gonna be
But
dad,
first,
isn't
I know
it?
you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like, on the house, to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be?
Oh, thanks, Arda. Petrardi and Fizzy. Grog.
Coming right up.
Give me some of that grog. Dip it. Dip it. Little burps. Cute. Very cute. Hey, Mikey. Talk to him.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse from within and without,
Yes.
Mike Melroy would know about it.
I mean, I hope so, because Mike Melroy
I may
is
be
the
baked out
man.
of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations! What a party! Are you having a good time?
I was, until I heard...
honestly, not really. But I'm trying to feel the...
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna
Love
miss
echo.
this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your...
What badge and gun?
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
That's a good question.
Plenty of ways to solve a problem with...
But the badge, Lil. It's all in the badge.
I'm gonna miss this too.
Man, some of those levels have been much easier with a gun.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the
I hate Edward.
the great magician, Alakazoo.
I hate Edward so much.
By the beard of Bertram,
You never
Barnaby
gave the glasses
Bloated,
back.
I appear.
Edward, the official...
It's the Edward, the great magician again. Come out
Right.
of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party.
Play along. I'll play along.
I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met.
Blue. As in
I am
Echo?
small but nimble, with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to
Girl.
I gather my food and store it with care.
Girl.
That's right!
What?
Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails. And since
Yeah.
when do they scamper?
When they're not flying, of course.
Oh, it's the dwarf stew behind me, right? Is that his toolkit?
Yeah, okay.
Toolbox?
Do you have time for another?
No.
Well, I'll be here with...
Okay, right, no worries. I want to see Dad! You would be Dad!
There she is, my
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much.
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something...
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one
I
off
sent a
fighting
letter off.
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's
I
game
know.
over.
So they let
But
you
the
leave
fish
the war
that
because
killed
you were
me. It
worried
just
about
didn't
your
go down
daughter?
well.
Shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand... I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did
Good.
some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy.
Don't worry, so do
All
I.
because
Now and
I
again.
was thinking about you.
Aww.
Things have been hard, and we...
I'm glad I
I
didn't
don't mean to
die
skip that.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
Aww.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be
Well, at
up
least
to
we know you're the
tuck you
real
in
one.
soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Aw, Dad. I was going to go give you a hug anyway. Fantastico, did you send the letter, you dick? Why did Dad never get the letter? I want to talk to him.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
Why can I not ask him about the letter?
I do hope you'll tell your father how good of a baby.
You didn't babysit
You were supposed to
me.
be looking after me?
I dressed you, I bathed you, I cooked you 3 square.
I've been here
No, you didn't.
alone this whole time.
Then tell me this. Who have I been
I knew it was
bathing
going to
you?
be that.
Who?
I don't
Take your
know.
meds, Mrs. Aber.
I know, I agree she was probably bathing somebody, but... I do want to head to bed, yes. How's this going to end? Without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's home soup was in a real predicament. Just like he did during the great bowl shortage of O2, Monty was going to have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created a new 6 menu, the Slim Pickings Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense and explosive diarrhea at the restaurant. It took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. But that would have happened regardless of what food they'd had. Kelly put in her 2 weeks notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Greta Cargan was granted the audience with the Queen and the Council that she so desired, but it was like super awkward because this was like, you know, the first time they had seen each other since the whole "you left me at the altar" thing. But the Praetor held strong and admirably pleaded her case for the strategic trade routes and resources she could offer in exchange for the foreign aid Marvarg so desperately needed. Impressed, Queen Desdemona announced the 2 nations would join in a tactical alliance against their common enemy. She then apologized to the Praetor for the way things ended on wedding day and wished the best for her. Not knowing how to react to this genuine show of emotional maturity, Praetor Cargan panicked and started asking her if she was still with that loser goblin and saying things like, "I want you to draw me like one of your Caladar girls." Nobody in the room was impressed by this behavior, least of all Chuck. Praetor Cargan returned to Marvarg with a promise of the aid her people so desperately needed. That and a goblin's fist-sized shiner on her left eye and a newfound respect for goblins. Nice, well done, Chuck. The Bangalorian. The intelligence gained from the Bangalorian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives. win for the Sprawl in the season of losses. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalore was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, and it immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. It's a shame. Without the pure, unrefined crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, or even the awareness of, dark mages. According to his former mentor Tyronius, Gary was just not Freedom Caucus material anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the dark mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian at the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with the tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl the Troll finally got through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when the light hits the power crystal just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the mages. On his way to the docks to meet his family, Teeny Tom happened across an old lady tempting across a busy street. With the perfect opportunity to rob her at knife point, he thought, and he did just that. Later, once reunited with his family, Teeny Tom told them all about the old geezer and showed them the purse he nicked from her. While they were mortified at Tom's actions, they couldn't deny that the sweet bun they found, for love of God, was a welcome treat. Miss Abernathy. Across town, the old lady was rushed to the hospital with knife wounds. While the doctor was distracted, the old lady shapeshifted and took the form of one of the nurses and escaped from the examination room. A trail of mysterious orange ooze was seen leading out of the hospital. I was literally just wondering if it was going to be that. We said 2 episodes ago what happened to the shapeshifter. Right, this is going to be, I feel like, an interesting one. Now, half, we're going to be fine. What? How is it not done? Oh, no, 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 no. 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 We swim to battle. The fierce but uninspired tribe of mer people moved songlessly into fray and failed to instill any terror in their enemy. Pirates red. Oh my goodness. I think I know what I should have done. The time was marked by the induction into legal fishfighting Hall of Fame. His owner could not be more proud. Morning came and the waters of Sprawl Harbour finally calmed. The enemy ships left the harbour, but not before laying waste to the docks and encampment that sprung up there. The destruction of the docks will have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone brightly that morning, an ominous portent of doom. Oh, I was doing so well. Maybe what I should have done was an X-ray of her, and then once I had her, once I probably would have followed the
forces have successfully pushed back the enemy.
No, they haven't.
While some of the invading forces still remain just outside of the Sprawl, the remainder of the Petrardian detachment has been defeated or is... While it is still too soon to declare victory, things are finally trending in the right... We will be keeping this channel clear.
Okay, cool.
Well, that's great to hear.
What was I saying? Words. Many, many words, I think. Be nice, be less nice.
Hey, you two. Welcome to my bedroom, Cecil. Did you hear the news? We aren't going to be slaughtered by an invading army after all.
Yeah, maybe if I had X-rayed her, it would have shown the conch. I could have taken the conch and then used a decoder ring on the conch, maybe.
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve...
No. Lie.
Never heard of it.
Isn't it the little doohickey that zapped me that...
Oh, right. That. Thanks, Dad. But I'm not just going to give it to you, Cecil. Dr. B gave it to me and it's my job...
Well, my instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't...
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you.
Don't call me that.
Why? Cece's cute.
I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I...
Fine. Dad,
No idea,
suit
Dad.
up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's
It
go.
makes me think you've got any clothes other than that. Frankly. I don't think you have casual clothes. Oh, I really wanted a perfect victory on the battlefield. I wonder if I'd put the fish in, if it would have killed them. My allies.
Ah,
Your
there
eyes
she
are
is,
very
Your
strange.
Majesty, Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
Lil.
Yes, Lilith. I see you chose not to simply hand over the chronometer 3000 as requested.
No,
I
she
did
did
not.
not. Stubborn as a mule, gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence.
Okay. Chuck. Where's Chuck?
Where's Chuck?
Who?
The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and key on
What the
charges
hell?
of treason.
That's crazy.
That's enough. Lilith, the chronometer.
No.
No.
I beg your pardon.
Dr. B entrusted me with the chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the sprawl.
Yeah.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm
No,
sorry,
he does not.
Does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic nobody guardsman.
Hey, don't talk to my dad like
Hey,
that.
now. So I am still a guardsman.
Enough of this.
Oh, God.
Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving.
Won't work.
Nobody's doing anything with a chronometer until I hear from Dr. B.
Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed. There was a small
What have you done
mishap
with
at the
her?
dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
You killed her as well.
Kill Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so...
Your Majesty, are you hearing this? Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The Athanatos
Yeah,
amulet
I
of
know the
total
amulet.
mental sublimation is among the oldest magic in the world, and its spell is not... Only the power of true friendship can release the spells.
Well, we're not
No.
truly friends, I don't
Help
think.
me. My friend.
Are we friends?
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit. Okay. New plan. Give me...
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway? The war is over. Petrard is lost. The sprawl...
But at what cost? It's about more than just winning or losing the battles. It's about the lives lost regardless of the outcome.
Right.
So much wasted life, and for what? With the power of the chronometer 3000, I can do better. I can assure that this war will never begin in the first place. Nobody has to die.
You know what?
I mean-
That actually sounds like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And with more people alive, it means more smaggle slaves to serve under my foot as I lead the dark
Okay.
magic users of the Mages Guild to domination and eternal glory.
I see, you know, the road to hell's
where
paved
you
with good
lost me.
intentions, I think is what you got there,
All
right?
I have to do is go back and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony.
But the war wasn't started because Desdemona married Chuck. It's because she didn't choose Prince Phineas. No...
True, but where's the fun in that?
You are
I
a
can't
bad,
let you
bad
do
person.
this. Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
Then kick him
I'm not sure if
down.
this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is, the chronometer.
Where am I going? Back to the start. Of the... Okay, how does that happen? Considering it was in my hands. I'm confused. Majorly confused.
What happened? Where am I? The palace. Oh, the wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's gonna marry Praetor Kargan, and there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What is...
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my god, Dad! No! No, 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 no!
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important.
Right.
To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil.
What? No.
Don't do this to me. This can't be
No.
happening. Dad, please, come back.
No.
Drat. Even Without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more...
It doesn't take me with it, does it? Because I'm not touching it.
Oh, God, what?
Dad, you're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
Narrowed. Dad, let's move out the way of the window.
I'm sorry.
Move away from the window.
Inconveniencing you.
I've got no time for another tutorial.
Go to food table. Go to musician.
Go check out the band.
Whatever you say, kiddo.
I don't know why I feel good about the musician. If you need to advance to the next timeline. What am I trying to do? I got 35 seconds. Okay.
Articulus, I need your help.
I didn't until you pointed them out.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell?
I know spells that might work, but I'm not technical.
This is a matter of life and death.
Okay, fine. There is a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels. Then I have no problem
What does the title of that elvish song?
No one knows.
I'll see what I can do.
Right, okay, so and then I get her to sing that.
Excuse me, but do you take requests?
Ah, a true connoisseur.
Right, so now you're gonna do that, aren't you?
Do you hear that?
Ah, I can feel the prohibitive and...
Right, so then it gets rid of the force field. And then strike her?
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do...
I see someone. One's right there. Why have you got that hat?
This hat.
Well, that's the same hat you have. Maybe if I talk to Dad? Or Tyronius?
Try not to get his attention, but...
Ooh, spooky.
Okay, does that work?
I now pronounce you married.
No.
This won't do. The war is still going to happen.
Right, okay. How do I... So I talk to Thingy, I go to Thingy, I talk to Thingy.
What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
Right,
I'm
go...
sorry,
I've got no...
Right, you go to... What's the food table got to? Go to Tyronius.
Okay. Try not to get...
Ooh, spooky.
Oh, bollocks. Bollock, it's all changed. Fudge knuckers. Ooh, can you do something?
Hey, bounty hunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me that blaster.
Why should I?
Because, plead.
It's for the good of this...
That doesn't really appeal.
Right, well, do that again.
Give me that blaster.
Why should I?
Bribe you.
I'll pay you a lot of gold.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. Right, now can I shoot him? Still have the staff on me. Face Tyronius with Hamish. He will be equipped with this weapon. I don't know what else I've got.
Let's just get to
Mike. No, not you then.
Oh, darling, a wedding is a terror. My dear darling.
Okay. But if I talk to you, you get your staff back.
Gary, you're still good in this.
How nice of you to...
I need your help. See that neck?
I didn't until you...
Well, he's protected by...
I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough men.
Life and death.
This is a matter of life.
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust. That's why everyone around here is
Oh.
so upset.
And?
And narcotics-grade pixie dust is a...
Why can't I just give you... Why can't I just give you that? Right, give me the bowl of soup. Yeah, fine. Okay, cool. Done. And
Thanks for choosing Monty.
yes, okay. And then I go talk back to Grumpy. Gary.
I've got it.
Is that?
That's some good sh**.
Right, okay. Right, now if I get down to him, I think. I might try and talk to
borrow
him
your
real quick as well.
No. Okay then.
No. Face him.
Dad, now!
How's this for
You continue to annoy.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, baby.
You meddles.
Now, Lil.
Shoot, Dad. Shoot, Dad.
Not before I go back one.
No!
Shoot him, Dad. Just shoot him. One? Again, that's not how it was. He was carrying the thing. But okay, sure. I mean, he won last time by doing, you know, out of gamey stuff. I win this time.
Lil!
What, Dad? I want to sleep.
What, Dad? I just had the strangest. Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
We saved the
Do you
day.
want the long version or the short version?
Long.
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him, and I grabbed for it, and...
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there, and you were unconscious.
I
You've
know
been
I
in
do
bed
those
for a
things.
week. You've been muttering some
I like my
very
sleep.
strange stuff. A scary tree monster became a mayor? Ridiculous.
It's just right back at the start.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of...
Is it Dr. B? No, it's Desi.
Hello, Lil.
Hi, Des.
Desdemona? You're being mind controlled by Tyronius. You need to live.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
Yeah.
You're not wearing his amulet anymore. Did you know that it was allowing him to control...
No, I wasn't aware of that when he gave it.
And that a spell could only be broken by true friendship. And then you started to break free because I was your true friend. So are we like...
Again, I don't recall any of this. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or...
Is there a chance he still has it? Is
Right.
he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
It doesn't sound
It's
like a good.
doubtful.
Oh, it sounds like
From
a,
what we
you know,
understand from Dr. B's notes,
possible
once
for
a
a
chronometer
sequel.
has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
Right. Interesting.
So, Dr. B, she's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she
Aw.
remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so
Aw.
sorry. Can you ever forgive?
Never! There's a big part of me wants to say, oh,
Of
fine.
course I can. You weren't you.
Really wanted
I
to
can
say
only
never.
Imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me,
About
Your
you and
Majesty,
Chuck.
for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the
Yeah,
war,
Dad.
has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you. Since our victory, a number of the mages that were loyal to Tyronius have disappeared into hiding, but a few of the good ones have come forward and revealed that many of their ranks were working against. And with the war won and Tyronius out of the way, they rallied together and declared Echo their new leader.
Woo! Echo, baby! Him? No, that's a hooray. That's not a
Well,
him.
that's great news. Echo is the best choice for the job.
Echo, as far as I can tell, is the only choice for the job.
What now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy, work the night shift, harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over.
But
You
I
don't have
want to
do
carry
any of that
on.
anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Let be an advisor instead.
Join me at the palace once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Woohoo! Tacos! I really want some tacos now.
Talk
Hey,
about
Dad.
fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed.
Yes, you do,
You
Dad.
can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, join me for another shift.
Work guard shift.
Well, one more shift couldn't hurt, could it?
Am I actually doing another shift? Ah! And the credits? They start rolling? Oh, that was terrific. Got the best ending, apparently.
The burden of Tyronius' amulet affecting
We
her
get someone
judgment,
reading.
Desdemona became a great, kind, and fair ruler to the sprawl. Although the city was battered, it would not be broken, and her rule ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity and innovation. The Queen and her royal consort Chuck made the brave choice to undergo couples counseling to work through the fallout from Desdemona's actions while under Tyronius' control.
Nice.
After a long absence from the public eye, the couple was spotted walking in the garden district, holding hands and laughing.
Aw, good. Oh,
Soon
good.
after the Sprawl's victory, the Goblin Liberation Army was officially disbanded. It wasn't
Nice.
needed anymore. The Queen promoted a number of its leaders into positions in the City Council and the Guard Corps, and barring a few minor incidents, a more tolerant version of the Sprawl seems to be blossoming.
Lovely. Who's reading this? Is this Tyronius?
On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the Sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the Queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them, again, but the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together.
That's nice.
Councilwoman Ash's power on the City Council waned after the Sprawl's victory. As a result of the newly appointed non-human council members, she received a number of reprimands for her outdated and offensive attitudes towards goblins. She has been seen meeting with a number of wealthy and powerful merchant families in recent days, but her full intentions are not yet clear.
Interesting.
After the war, Lieutenant Stryker tried to relax. She failed.
Is that it?
Malcolm
Aw.
disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury.
Oh.
Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt.
Woohoo! Way to go, Malcolm. I'm not even bothered, man. If you had that money, go for it.
Dr. Beatrix
Aww.
von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking. Ooh. Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world.
Aw,
Lil
nice.
continued to cover for her dad at the guard shed, and he continued placing bets on Goblin Ball games. Customer surveys indicate that Lil has become somewhat better at the job.
Nice, I think. I mean, I was already doing pretty well, I thought, but...
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask?
Yeah.
Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of punch and peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there.
Nice.
And when
Who
the
overordered
next
pizza?
calamity
I'm sorry.
threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
No, did you do a lot? I mean, you did a couple of bits, I feel. You were helpful to have on my side. Is there stats and stuff? I really want there to be like stats. Like how much of a good ending you got, or what ending you got. I really want stats. Is that really weird? Okay. I am gonna let the thing play out. Sorry, can we just turn it down a bit? Wait a minute. Is there a more? Is there a more? No, we're just going back to the menu. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we can all agree that that was an absolutely amazing game, right? That's at 100% now. Wait a minute, what do I do? If I do continue, what happens? What do I do? What happens if I press continue? That's 100%.
Lil.
Oh, it's just wrap thing.
Dad. Do you want the long version?
Don't be cute.
And before I could even... You've been muttering some very strange...
Oh, it's just that. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. We are gonna end that off there then. It's been absolutely amazing. I have loved this. That's more than many other games I've ever played, I think. I don't know if it's right at the top, but it is absolutely in my kind of top 10 of all time, I think. I've adored this. This has been wonderful. I will, I think, go back and try and do some things differently if I can. Because I would like to get, like, everything done at the end. I'd like to win everything of the fight. I mean, it's apparently the best ending, so I would like to see what happens if I screwed up everything. But that's been really wonderful. Thank you, everyone who has come out for this series and supported it along the way. If you can show your support one more time by chucking some more cheddar on that like button, I would really appreciate it. Thank you again to Magpie, who recommended this game in the first place. You guys do give me some recommendations for some really wonderful, cute, adorable games that I fall in love with very quickly and very easily. But thank you so much. We'll have more stuff to come up on the channel. I've got no idea what I'm going to be putting up on next to replace this. It's got me some big shoes to fill. But thank you. Have a great day. Have a great night. Whatever time zone you are in, stay happy, stay positive, stay cheesy. Lots of love, guys, and I will see you guys again very soon.